Hey guys, Jamie here from Real Steel. Today's video may not be the most exciting video in the world, but it's kind of necessary. See, it's getting cold out here, and my daily driver, well, because of past Jamie being a little bit of a butthead, it has no heater core. Yeah, that started leaking, and I just decided to bypass it instead of fixing it. And well, like I say, past Jamie's a butthole, and it's coming to kick current Jamie's butt. So anyway, let's get started. All right, y'all. Under the hood, it's not going to be too bad. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's a couple sneaky little nuts on the bottom of that box, but we got to pull the blower motor off and the AC line off and the remnants of the heater hoses. So yeah, there's that, and then some lines and stuff, but it's no big deal. The issue is, and this really isn't terrible, is you have to pull the passenger side of the dash out. Yeah, we got to pull the glove box. We even got to pull the cluster because we got to pull the radio. So yeah, that's going to be fun, but we'll manage. Anyway, I think we're going to get started in here. We're going to disassemble the interior and the glove box and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. So let's get started. All right, y'all. Got y'all adjusted as best as I could. Not the greatest. Had to move this thing into the shade, man. That winter sun is late fall winter sun is kind of rough. We got some screws up here. I don't even know if I put them all in there or not, but get out of there. Possibly the worst Phillips head screwdriver I'm using. So it'll be all right. While I am doing this, I back flushed the heater core I'm going to use. Yes, it's a used one. I priced new ones out. They went from $40 a couple of years ago to over $60. I mean, that's crazy. But anyway, I've got it back flushed, and I'm going to, I've got some CLR soaking in there. That's how I did this engine, and if you watched my last short, yeah, it did work. I wish I would have filmed it, but I didn't think it was going to be anything exciting. So, yeah. Now, on this, let's see here. Pull this little pressure gauge out here. Get out of there. Yeah, there's my copper line. Let me get a quick wrench for that. Where'd you go, little wrench? Should have one in here. Yeah. All right, now I put this gauge up here so I can read it. I like my gauges up near me. That's why I don't, haven't put them on the floor and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hindrance to take the bezel off. I can't completely take it off, but it works. It works. Come on, get out of there. Gotta be stubborn, don't you? Don't turn my lights on. There we go. We can just maneuver this just I hope I'm not. No, I'm not pulling my volt wires. I don't. That should be good enough. Hopefully I didn't knock my volt wires out. Let's get this radio out of here. Funny thing or not, this thing was in here when I bought this truck back in 2017. It's done pretty daggum good. All right, get out of there. Well, what? Get out of there. What's your problem? Well, let's get this one out of there. Maybe. Okay. Look, that bezel has a mind of its own, but we'll work around it. Luckily, we're working on the floor for the most part. But this got to get out of the way so we got room. Come here. All right. There we go. Set the screws up there on the dash and hope they don't go down the defrost vent. All right, let's get this puppy out of here. He just wants to be stubborn. Oh, there we go. There we go. Up. We'll fall on the floor. Hey, I told you to stay up there. Don't turn my lights on, bezel. There. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, the wiring's a little bit of a mess. Oh, man. Got to redo it. I've done a little bit of it, but there we go. All right. That should be... Hopefully that's enough room. Hopefully. Set this guy up here with all my other junk. Okay, yeah, that should be enough room. Yeah, because the box has to come out, and it needs to occupy some of this space. So we'll make it work. One way or another, we'll make it work. Man, we did some of this wiring, but some of it's not great. All right. We've got to now. What the heck? This bezel may not be in an ideal place. I might have to undo my volt gauge. I think we've got to, maybe we can work around it. We've got to get this HVAC controller out. Yeah, we got to get this HVAC controller out. Dang it. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm wondering if I probably shouldn't have put that bezel there. I mean, I like my gauges there. I just wish I'd have put some access there to get them out a little. Okay, this temp gauge has got plenty of slack. It's the volt gauge. So I'm going to have to go under there and figure out what size that is. Let's see here. I'll just guess. I think it's 5/16. I'll have to go look. I don't think I got wrenches in here for it. I mean, I put it in here, so you'd think I'd know what size it was. Okay. Yeah, 5/16. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, this is not going to zap me or anything. I've got this volt gauge on the power on circuit, so it shouldn't zap me. If it does, I got issues. This thing's got issues. I think we all got issues today. Just being a time burglar. I know I could get under the dash to do this, but I don't want to get under the dash until I have to. Get on there. What is your problem? Are you not what you say you are? Yeah, 5/16 fit right on there. Loosen the one up. All right. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, there we go. Might help if I get on the right nut. Let's see, if I got to rewire this, I got to wire this. I just want to take this stuff off so I don't tension it. All right. Yeah, those are 5/8. Okay. I love the view, but serviceability, it's a little left to be desired. No, let me see here. I think I'm going to tighten this up, and we'll go a different way. Maybe it's not that much slack. Having a little bit of an off day today, but that's okay. All right. I don't think he's got too much slack on him. Too much tension on him. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this out of here. The HVAC controller out. As I bump the horn. All right. Get this guy out of here. Main reason to do that is because this has got vacuum hoses. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah. I don't think I got to take this out. I'd like a little more slack though, but there we go. All right, that's good enough. Okay, we can get the main heater cable from under the glove box there, so we'll leave that sitting out there. All right, let's move on to the glove box there. Let me get you all in focus a little bit, and we'll go from there. All right, let's get this glove box out of here. We've got 4 screws here and the latch. Okay, that's not bad. There we go. I know my greasy mitts have been all over it, but I'll clean it up. not real worried about it right now. Get out of there. Oh, some screws want to be little fighters today, huh? Get out of there. Of course, this ain't the best screwdriver. This is probably the worst Phillips head screwdriver I own. Okay. Unlatch you. Pull him out. All right, you get back over there. And stay. Don't you roll off. Okay, huh. Had some kind of little information card fall back there. Huh. Battery. Huh. Voltage regulator instructions. Huh. Must have been before when I put the voltage regulator in there. I saved the instructions. That's always handy. All right. Let's go ahead and disconnect that glove box light because I don't want it to burn my battery or run my battery down. Having trouble with words today, y'all. Okay, now we're in here. How'd these leaves get in there? Now we're in here. Let me see what y'all can see. Okay, yeah, you're good. Let's get this kick panel off of here. And then we'll go in a little deeper. Alright, get out of there. A lot of screwing today. A lot of screwing. Don't go there. Alright, this is a family channel. Get out of there. Alright, that one's broken. That one's loose. Or is it broken? I don't know. It was tight. Who knows? Alright, let's get this dadgum kick panel out of here. Come here. There we go. Now we've got access to the dash bolt. The dash bolt down here we got to take out, and we've got to take out a little bolt down here. But first, what we got to do here, let me get y'all over here, is we've got these two here and those two there. We've got to take that bracket out so this whole dash will swing out. And then we should have enough clearance. And then, oh yeah, we've got to take the vent dealie out here. So let's get you in a better position to where y'all can see me work. Give me just a minute. All right, I'm looking through the camera, and that helps me until I don't got to kneel down as much, but there we go. Get him loose. They shouldn't be super tight. I'm using a 1/4-inch drive. They shouldn't be super loose either, but they're not bad. I pop him down there. Come on, get out of there. Well, you're wanting to be stubborn. Of course, you don't want these guys coming out either, so yeah. Oh yeah, for the dash bezel, I just propped it back up on the steering column. I don't want tension on my wires for my volt gauge. Yes, it's fused, but I don't want to lose my volt gauge. All right, now for that one, we need a 5/16/8mm. Come here. All right. Hey, get on there. Stubborn bolt or screw, whatever you are. All right. Don't worry, I'll remember where they all go. I've done this before, and I've built these trucks 1,000,000 times. All right. Okay, now, get you out of there. All right, is that enough? That should be. Okay, let's get this vent duct out of here. I don't remember if I got to take that little one down off the bottom or not. For some reason, I don't think so, but I might. Come on. I swear, everything just wants to be stubborn today. One of those days. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Sorry, didn't mean to bump y'all. Get out of there. There we go. All right. Yeah, it looks maybe a little moist. Let me see. Yeah, I could probably just, well, I don't know if that needs to pull off or not. We'll go with what we got and find out. All right. Now, let's get y'all over here. Let's get that dash bolt out of there. 1/2 inch. That should give us enough room to swing that up. Hopefully, I don't got to take any more out than that. But if I have to, I have to. I may have to take that bar off. But I don't know. All right. This may be a long, boring video. You never know. Well, would you get out of there? What is your issue? Man. All right. Here he comes. Looks like he's under some sort of tension or something. I know, great view, huh? Wish I could get y'all in closer. All right. Okay, this thing is loose. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember how this bar's got it. It may not have to come out, but I need some more slack. I'll tell you that much. All right. Give me just a minute and let me regroup. All right, y'all. I did some more disassembly while y'all weren't looking. I went ahead and pulled the floor vent plate out for more room, and I realized that, yes, I do have to pull that bar. So I pulled the ashtray, and there's 2 little bolts right in there, along with those 2. And then that should get that out to where we've got some room. So let me get those out. Now, the reason I didn't have to do this on the other truck, the donor truck, is I was able to pull the dash out. So I didn't have to go through all these steps. Yeah, let's get this guy out of here. They're not terrible. I can't remember if that one's in there or not. There might be a couple coming from the top there. Yes, I gotta get him out. Dadgummit. Alright, where are you at there? There you are. Extensionless. Let's go extensionless. Whew. Been a minute since I did this. But it's not as terrible as some newer cars. I wouldn't want to do one on a newer car. With all the electronic gizmos and stuff like that, man. At least these old things are serviceable. I mean, yeah, newer cars are serviceable, but not as serviceable as these old things. And things would be halfway easier if I could take the bezel out. But I did that to myself. Oh well. Still beats looking down on the floor to see your gauges. Get out of there. Just a couple stubborn bolts. I said get out of there. There you go. Come on, don't be afraid. You'll go back in the hole you came out of, well, I think. Get out of there. Thank you. All right, let's flip everything around. And this may be a bumpy video, y'all. Let's get these out of here. All right. All right, this thing should be loose now. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, this bar is loose. Well, come out of there. You stubborn. what is your... Thank you. Okay, this is loose from this. Now this thing should come in. Okay, it's working its way out. Let's get this wire out here. These clips. Tie them out of the way later on. All right, this thing should be loose now. Okay, I don't see anything else holding it. I don't think. There better not be another one in there. I will not be a happy person. Okay. What is holding you? Oh, there's one way back in there. Of course. Oops, sorry, guys. There got to be one hidden, I think. Okay, it don't act like it's here. There's one hidden, but I don't know. Well, I've got this guy here. Let me get on him and see what happens. I'll bring y'all back. Gummit. Always something. So y'all can't see him anyway, so. All right, y'all. We got the dash bar out here. Yeah, we got plenty of slack now. There's one hidden way back in there, right there. I ended up pulling the vent out. It wasn't that great a shape anyway. They just clip in. And now we should have plenty of room to get this guy out of here, hopefully. I don't think I got to pull the middle. If I could get y'all in view, I don't think I got to pull this guy, but we'll find out. Let's set this wire somewhere else. Yeah, we'll get there. It should clear. I think now we're going to get back. We're going to go under the hood. We're going to start pulling the heater hoses, the blower motor, and some of the surrounding bolts, and then we'll come back in here. We'll get that last bolt and see if we can't wrestle this bad boy out of here. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. Well, y'all weren't looking. I went ahead and flushed out the heater core. I got all the CLR out, back flushed it. I think I flushed it, let it set in there about 10, 20 minutes. May not have been as effective as it was warm, but it sure helped. It got some garbage out of there. And after I spent all that time getting the engine done, I really didn't want to have to redo it on the engine. Now, I know this ain't the best view, but it's the best view I can give y'all. Unfortunately. All right, let's get this blower out of here. One thing I do like about these Mopar heater boxes is they don't stick out like 5 feet from the firewall like a GM and some Fords do. The vintage trucks of this era, man, the Chevrolets had that heater box out there where this dadgum washer fluid bottle is. It makes it a pain. And then it was about as wide as this heater box, so yeah. The Mopars, yeah, they stick out a little bit, but not too bad. They're manageable. All right. Get him out of here. Now, I know y'all can't see it, but one thing you do got to do as well is there's a vent tube under this heater box and a little drainage tube. And you've got to pull that out. Get out of there. All right. Last one. Get out. Oh, get on there. Get on there. There he comes. Just had to get a bite on him. Whoops. We'll have to redo that vacuum line. Well, it needed to come off anyway. That's right. This black line here is your engine vacuum for the inside. Well, he's a long-winded son of a gun for a little baby bolt. Come here. Come here. There you go. All right, get him out of our way. Let's not destroy the gasket. Get out of there. There he is. He can sit right over here. Stay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and work on getting the heater hoses off of here. Yeah, I suppose I should replace that little short one. Let's see here. See how much wiring's in my way. Yeah. Fun stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. I think I can work with that. If I can't, I should have been able to. All right. I know y'all can't see Jack. I'm sorry. Nature of the beast. Way she goes sometimes. And again, this may not be my most exciting video, but it's necessary. I can't believe how much of an asshole, or sorry, butthole past Jamie is, or was. I try not to curse y'all, but sometimes it gets frustrating. Get out there. Past Jamie was a butthole. Don't worry, I'm not going to make cursing irregular on these videos. Well, what is your problem, little buddy? Why? Help me understand why. Well, you're loose. Why won't you come off? What is your malfunction? Get off of there. Thank you. Yeah, might have to slit the, well, I don't want to slit those hoses. Might have to get some pliers. Now this one is going to be extra special, and I just broke my clip. Oh well, I got more. I'm wondering why I did stuff. Why did I put things like this? I don't know. Why didn't I face them the other way? It don't help that I've got the longest extension of my life in there. Dang it. Dadgummit. There he comes. Thought I was going to have a fit. And I don't want to have a fit on the camera. There we go. Alright. Nope, he ain't gonna come loose. Neither is he. Just 1 second. Now, warning, do not do this with any kind of force on a good heater core. You will crush the tubes. I found that when I put a heater core in this the first time. Somebody used this to get the hose loose and crush the tubes. So yeah, don't do it. But since this heater core is junk, we're okay. Now the best method is to get one little hose pick or something like that. Or, you know, if you're not gonna reuse the hose, slit it. Just put a little slit in it and pull it off. But don't crush your tubes on a good heater core. All right. There we go. Get off of there. Come on, jerk. Oh. All right, there's that one. And be careful not to tear your heater hose if you're saving your heater hose. Just give her a little rock. She'll come loose. There she is. There we go. Hose is off. Good. Well, fine. Fall over there. All right. Now, we've got a bunch of these little sheet metal type nuts to go. Say there's a couple hidden ones. And under here, well, yeah, it's gone. But Okay, it fell off. There's a drain hose under here you got to take off. It goes to nothing. And those things do clog up, so beware of that. Oh yeah, we forgot the AC line. I'm doing real good. Oh well. Let me get this off. I'll go get something to get that off. I'm not worried about discharging the AC, y'all. I got a condenser on here in front of the radiator. Yeah, see this is what the heater hose is held on by, these little sheet metal nuts. Now you could probably use like a 1/4 20, that's what the thread looks like, but yeah, try not to lose these. It's never a good thing to lose your nuts. And again, family channel, don't go there. Okay. These come off fairly easily if they ain't got a bunch of junk on the threads. All right, before I get too involved, I'm going to knock that AC line off real quick. All right, y'all. While you weren't looking, I pulled the AC line off, like I said. I also pulled those hidden bolts or nuts out of there. So let's get inside now and let's try to yank this thing out of here. All right. Y'all are going to have to sit outside for this one. Sorry about that. One little bolt here. And that should be it. Just a second here. On the other truck, it was a 10mm, but luckily this one's a 3/8. Even though I used the crappiest 3/8 wrench I got. Oh well, it's coming out. Okay, now. Whoops, sorry guys. Clumsy feet. Alright, this guy should come out here. There we go. Gotta wrestle it a little bit. It's got to come off them studs. Come here. I know I got them all. Let me double check, but I'm 100% sure I got them all. But you know me, it's like those oil pan bolts for the timing cover. Always forget them. Boy, I boned that one, y'all. I forgot one. Give me just a second. I guess in my defense, it was kind of hidden, but still. I should have known. Dang, I'm bumping y'all again. All right. Move some stuff out of my way here. Come here, baby. There we go. There she comes. Get out. Come on. Oh, you're hung on a wire. There we go. There she comes. There. Much better. Maybe. All right. Okay, we've got to get this cable off of here. Let me show y'all. We got to get this guy off of here. And how we do that is we just pull. Dadgummit. And I left my pry driver out there. And we just pop him off of there. And then we push in a little red tab there, if I can. Maybe. Let me sit y'all down. Oh, and we got some wires hung. Okay. Yeah, that's real good. Okay. Be careful of your wires, y'all. They will hang. I mean, you may not even try to snag a wire, but it'll snag just because it wants to, you know? All right, let's push this in. Maybe. Pull. I may need my screwdriver that I left out there. We'll see. Get out of there. Yes. Dadgummit. Get out of there. Well, come on. Why? Boy, I wish y'all were here right now. I'd have you go out there and give me that screwdriver I left on the core support. Get out of there. What is your problem? Here, let's put a little slack in this thing. Hoping that might do it. Give me just a minute, y'all. I'm struggling here. I'm going to have a fit if I don't shut the camera off. All right, y'all. She's out of there. Not a minor fit, but once I got off my lazy butt and got my screwdriver, that little cable pulled out there. You can see him. I'll just have to make sure he doesn't get pinched behind the heater box. Same with the wires, but here she is. Yeah. Now this here, yeah, there's hoses tubed together. That was done before I got the truck. What happens is they have this little silicone connector, similar to that one right there, where it joins these hoses here, and those things can just get brittle and just break. So yeah, they did this. I've got another deal on my other truck, but I think I'll save it. But this works just fine. This yellow hose here, I had to take loose because it goes over there to the side, but otherwise it's not bad. Now, if you take these hoses off, be sure to take a picture, even though they'll kind of tell you where they want to go. You know, it's like I take this off, see it stays curled. So, yeah, but if you're not sure, just take a picture. But I shouldn't have to take these hoses off. No, get back on there. You know you want to. Yeah, I shouldn't have to take any of these off but the yellow. This hose here is where your temp valve goes. I've omitted that because it was leaking and rotten. And this black line here, this here, I'll show you if I can get you in focus. This is your engine vacuum line. So yeah, those are your two engine compartment lines. But anyway, we're going to get some tools here. We're going to take this out and we're going to get her tore apart and see what everything looks like. So hang on. All right, y'all, we got our mobile workbench set up. The famous Real Steel Auto Works mobile workbench, aka the tailgate. And we're going to tear this thing apart. Now we're going to, I don't think I got to pull the doors off, but I'm going to anyway pull this lever off so I can keep the doors in line. Yeah, this one too, and then this one. If you're not 100% sure, just take some pictures, you know. Just take some pictures, make some notes of everything else. Don't forget there's a little bolt right in there. I broke that one off on the last one because it was covered in schmutz. So yeah, but it's pretty straightforward. And there are a couple on the backside, so we'll have to do that. But yeah, now I know why it might be getting warm in other places it shouldn't. This thing is pretty flimsy, and there's no real tab there to hold anything, and there never was. So might see if I can find some kind of epoxy or silicone or something like that and fix it. But anyway, let's keep going and let's get this thing tore apart. All right, y'all, bear with me. It's a little windy out here, but we'll get her done. Like I say, the doors can come with the top, but it's harder to get them lined up. So kind of keep it in the bottom, and then you can kind of line them up. Get off there. There he comes. And again, take pictures if you're not sure about things. This is the main heat door right here in the middle. It's where your cable attaches to. Whoops, come here. All right, get off there. He's pretty dadgum loose, but there we go. And this one over here. This one kind of controls like a max air, fresh air type of door. All right, there we go. These came right off. All right, let's get our top bolts out of here. This one holds your core in. This one right up here. This is for your heater core bracket. There's two bolts here, one under a foam piece, but we'll get them. All right. There we go. Hopefully these are a little less stubborn than the other ones, but I have my doubts. I know, real exciting stuff. Riveting drama, by golly. I produce riveting dramas. Yeah, right. Man, I can't believe it. The Motor Trend Network's going down the way it is. That just kind of sucks for those guys, you know? The way one guy was talking, he didn't make a lot of money, but the execs did. So, yeah, I'm wondering if the execs weren't car people or, you know, if they were just money men, basically. You know, Leonard Skinner made a song about that in the 90s, the new band called Money Man. And that's kind of the vibe I get when I hear that Roadkill's been canceled. Oh, well. Progress, they say. Well, I'm not much of a progress person. Look at me. I drive an 86 Dodge with a carburetor. That's good enough for me. It works. I'm happy with it. It does everything I want. I don't need no fancy car with all these doodads and gizmos and all that I don't even know what they do. And that makes decisions for me. And I don't know why, you know, your tail light harness needs to know what your rear seat is doing. You know, modules connected, all that. No, that stuff's not for me. Simple, it works, you know, A to B, you know, and it's a lot cooler. And there was a feller that said, you know, life's too short to drive boring cars. Well, I kind of agree with that. So, yeah. All right. Now, there is a screw under this foam here. See that? It's hidden. But that's another heater core attacher. But as far as the rest of it goes, you kind of got to pull this foam apart a little bit. But it's not bad. How did I do this last time? I can't remember if I just pulled it loose or... Yeah, I think I just pulled it loose. Or I don't remember. It's been too long, y'all. I slept. Okay, yeah, I just pulled the foam loose a little bit. It kind of sandwiches itself back. Try not to tear this. This is kind of a gasket, you know. Just kind of pull it gently loose from the top half. You can leave it stuck on the bottom half. You can either re-type of silicone it to hold it on, but it should just compress back into place. But just be gentle. Don't tear it. Yeah, there we go. Wish I could find some kind of a replacement for this, but I don't know what would work. Honestly. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Gentle. Gentle. Don't get in a hurry, Jamie. You're going to screw yourself again. I don't need screwed on this job more than once. All right. There we go. Let's flip her around here. And did I get that one? No, I did not. I talked about getting that one, but I didn't get it. Get out of it. What is your issue, dude? Dang. Neighbor kids riding around on their little dirt bikes. Also had to contend with a locomotive earlier. The joys of living in the country. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. And we got another locomotive coming. Dadgone. Well, if I get this apart, hopefully we can dodge that. All right, now let's flip this guy around here. Come on. Come on. Cooperate. All right, you can see the vacuum hoses come out with the top. So, yeah, I must have missed a little piece of foam. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right. Like I say, leave all your vacuum hoses going. And this is the guy we're looking for. Yeah. As you can see, she's got problems, y'all. Let's get him out of here. Maybe. Get the foam out of the way there. Sorry, y'all. Yep. Well, there's your problem. I knew I wasn't going cuckoo. There's the problem. Yeah, there's your AC condenser or your evaporator or whatever they call it. But he's fine. I would replace this, but 100 and something bucks, you know? Yeah, I want to get AC running, but I don't know. This one may be able to be cleaned out. But anyway, you can see your doors here. Flappy flapping there. There's the heat door. And there's this door here. So I'm going to let this train go through, and we're going to button this guy back up and get him ready to go in. All right, y'all. So wait for that locomotive to get by. While that was going, I went ahead and pulled the AC condenser out. Went ahead and rinsed that. I meant, not rinsed it, but dumped all the leaves out of there. Man, there's a lot of leaves in there. And I think this door might be on backwards. There we go. Yeah, the doors kind of fell out, but I put them back where they belong. All right, here is the replacement heater core. That's a little wet because I did just reflush it. Now what we're gonna want to do here is see this little foam dealio here. I want to pull this one off. The other one was wet. We'll use this one. We need to pull this off. Luckily, it comes off pretty easily. And then we'll put it on here. Get in there. There we go. Just want to make sure that's all on there. And then, I got a little debris there, but not bad. And we could slide him back in there. Let's see here. There he goes. All right, let's flip this around here so we know. Oops, I don't think I got it quite right. Little off. Okay, he angles, I believe like this. He should go in there. I thought that's how he went in there. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Tight fit. All right. Make sure this goes on the inside of the box. There he goes. All right. Okay, why are you being a little stubborn? Is that how... Yeah, that's how that goes. That's how that has to go. I mean, there's no other real way to do it. It just wants to be stubborn going in there. There we go. I just wanted to be sure. Make sure that little bolt hole lines up. Where'd he go? I had this problem with the other one. He seems a little shoved over a little bit for me. Okay, maybe this one ain't exact. Okay. Where's the hole? Maybe a little tweak. There we go. You don't want to bend them too much, but if you have to, tweak them just a tiny bit. Yeah, there's the hole. Yeah, there he is. All right, there he is. Okay, we're good. I was losing my mind there for a minute. Yeah, all these are the same length. There we go. Man, did you see that other one? I'll show that to you here in a minute, but let's get this thing together. There he goes. Get in there. Now we pretty much just reverse procedure. Uh-oh, my blower housing is cracked a little bit. Huh, that's weird. Don't seem like it affects anything. Might have to go see if I got another blower housing. I think I do. Hang on, y'all. Let's get this out of here. I think I've got another one that I can pull real quick. I should have. I pulled one off with this heater core. Man, just when you think you're done, find something else. And it's after 4 o'clock and it's getting dark, so we need to kind of hurry this up. Probably laughed y'all when I put it back in because it's basically the reverse of removal. Then if I have to, I can put it in the garage and work under the light. Oh, man. All right, y'all, man, that thing went in a lot harder than it came out. I mean, it fell right out, but getting it in, man. As you can see, we got the glove box in, vent in, trims in. Put one wrong screw up there. Oh well, it'll be fine. Still got to put the floor ducting in and the duct for the main vent, and then the dash. But because I've got to work under the dash and it's pretty dark, I'm not going to film that. So I'll bring y'all back when it's all pretty much buttoned up and ready to go. And then we'll do an outro. So we'll see you then. All right, y'all. As you can see, aside from the stereo, we are all buttoned up. Ended up because the vent harness was, let me get it here, had these splices in there and some hoses came off. I ended up just using the 90 harness for this, the vent hose harness thingy. It worked just fine. I ran it through the cycles and yeah. But the end there, man, she was a fight. Boy, she was a fight. This was not a pleasant experience. Yeah. Volt gauge I'm going to rewire as well when I redo the stereo wiring, but it's going to stay there. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a gloss to it. I started it up without hooking the gauge up. Oops. Oh well. Didn't do too bad. I didn't lose hardly any oil, so yeah. I just noticed a stream coming from the water gauge. I'm like, what the heck? And then I look up. Yeah. I was just checking to see if the battery was dead because the dome light had been on, but anyway, that's for this video. We're done. I'm gonna wire the stereo on my own and then hook the heater up. I still gotta hook it up, but that'll be another day. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. This has kicked my butt more than I expected it to. But anyway, this is Jamie from Real Steel Auto Works, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side. See ya.